Welcome back. We're here at the park. It is the day after they took away all of the Christmas decorations. So it is pouring rain. I mean, talk about amazing timing. It is pouring rain today. Everyone on all the websites said it was a ghost town today. It is not a ghost town. There's still a lot of stragglers left over from the holidays, but I wanted to give you guys a look and see how everything is shut down at Paradise Pier for its transformation into Pixar Pier. And just to get a look at what it looks like the day after they take down all the Christmas decorations, to see whether the crowds are here. As actually, you can see, they still have the festival holidays still up. So, and the main entrance actually still has all of its sparkly lights going on to Disneyland. So it doesn't look like, at least for the entrances, that anything's been taken down yet. There's still like the Christmas wreath on Carousel, the sign for the Festival of Holidays up. It's not lit up though. You can see it is pouring here at Disneyland California Adventure. So if you are someone who was able to make it out before January 7th, you did pretty good avoiding the random rain at Disneyland Resort. But look at this. They still have all of the Cars Land Christmas decorations up. Look at that. This is the day after it's all supposed to go, and it's still up. All of it. It's been nothing but gray clouds all day, and if I can zoom in, you can just see the smidge little peak of daylight through there. There is light. Please come this way. I'm tired of the rain. Never seen the water that high. Wow. Look at how high the water is. All the little duckies. The decorations that are like for Christmas, like right here, still up, but they just don't have them on. Juice box. I've been doing a really bad job of keeping everybody up to date on stuff because throughout December, I was finishing up my 8th year, or 7.5 year of college, finally done. And then for the end of December and beginning of January, I had like the most horrendous flu. I'm like still trying to recover from it. So I was suffering from a serious sort of flu, and every time I get sick, I get a sinus infection because I have large nasal cavities, and the sinus infection this time actually settled and turned into bronchitis. So I had like the flu and bronchitis. Yeah, that was not exciting. So I promise y'all I am gonna be more up to date in 2018. Had a lot of stuff going on 2017. Ariel's Grotto is closed. The Cove Bar is closed. Screamin' is closed. Mickey's Fun Wheel is closed. Everything else, however, on the pier is gonna remain open. So like the Symphony Swings, the Golden Zephyr, Jumpin' Jellyfish, all of those are remaining open. Really, it's just gonna be a total retheming of the actual, like, believe facades. They've been testing a lot of the World of Color piping, which is kind of interesting, but it's been very quiet. The ghost town has been on the Paradise Pier area because Toy Story Mania is open. The Carousel is open. Some testing on the World of Color stuff. They just keep doing pretty things on the Fun Wheel. So look, you can actually see that there is still Christmas decorations on the pier. Everyone thinks that the Cove Bar and Ariel's Grotto is open right now, but no, none of them are open. If you are watching this video as of January 7th, they are officially closed. So just because the lights are on, it's not open. It's currently unavailable. Ariel's Grotto. Okay? For any of you who are wondering, Ariel's Grotto, currently unavailable. But now, the common misconception that I've been hearing from everyone is that the Cove Bar is gone. The menu's gone, lobster nachos are gone. No. Everyone who waited 4 hours yesterday to get into the Cove Bar, you sadly wasted a good 4 hours. The Cove Bar is just getting a retheming. The menu and everything are supposed to stay the same. Anywhere that you read, it'll tell you that the Cove Bar is only gonna be opening for a weekend in April, but all the workers said they are scheduled to work the entire month of April at the Cove Bar. It's gonna reopen, it's just gonna have a different theme. That's all it is. Menu's the same. Don't worry. Everyone's been freaking out about that, but Ariel's Grotto, I don't know what's happening to that. It's getting a retheming, it may get a menu change, we don't know. But the only thing that is happening to the Cove Bar is a retheme. Actually, I ate there a month ago and I actually noticed they had added a lot of different drinks. And I think that they were testing those out for what is gonna be the new retheme. They took away all the tables outside Ariel's Grotto. If you never had the opportunity to eat at Ariel's Grotto, I mean, you didn't really miss much. The food, I mean, it was overpriced, it was overrated. I always ended up accidentally getting character dining somehow, and to be honest, it was the most annoying experience of my life because it was just the Disney princesses, and it was really awkward, especially because I come with a bunch of adult friends. Every 5 seconds, a princess would come up and try and talk to us in the middle of eating our meal, and we're just like, oh my god, just leave us alone. Like, we were getting so annoyed. And again, hopefully a really cool retheme, like Nemo or something. Or you know, like Coral Reef in Epcot. That's what I'm thinking along the lines of that is something they're gonna do. They've pretty much just kind of put everything on lockdown. There's a sad, lonely worker. Wow, so here it is. If you guys can see this, look at, they have actual walls up. It is a day after they closed it and their walls are already up. The whole area is blocked off. There's a little entryway, but no, Screamin' is no longer open. If you did not get the chance to ride it, it will just be rethemed to the Incredicoaster. Work is happening. They don't waste time. They got, what, 3-4 months to get this all transformed? I mean, it's only 2 rides that they're transforming, but... Got a weird machine. Look at the machine. What is this? What is this? If anyone's a mechanical or maybe electrical engineer, do you know what this is? It's on the track. So this whole walkway area cannot get on there anymore. They have it all blocked off. There's the Screamin' sign. Get your pictures now. King Triton's Carousel and Toy Story Mania, they are open. Those are... Midway Mania is not gonna have a transformation because obviously that's still Pixar, but Ariel is not Pixar. So this is gonna be rethemed. I don't know if anybody noticed, but they have 3 Ariel things around the pier. 3. Like, nobody else has loved that much. Once you get to the Midway Mania area, you can no longer walk any farther. There's a little netting, but that's about it. It's all you can see. California Screamin'. California Adventure has been open since 2001, and Screamin' was one of those very first rides that opened with it. Most people don't know that it's actually not the ride itself, but the area had like a slight change originally when World of Color was introduced, and they decided to take off the Mickey Mouse that was along the loop, which I loved, and then they just made it a sun, and then they moved Mickey to the Ferris wheel, and then they titled it Mickey's Fun Wheel. My favorite ride, which was Maliboomer, is where everybody thinks the supposed Inside Out ride is going to be implemented. I'm so sad that the Maliboomer can't make a comeback, or something themed Pixar with using the Maliboomer idea. Everybody said that when they were implementing Tower of Terror that they had to take that out because it was 2 drop rides, but personally I think it's a shoot up ride because you're not really dropping. Like, you drop, but that's not the main part. It's the shoot up that is like the crazy part. So you had since 2001 to ride Screamin'. If you never got the chance, you'll get the same track that you can ride, but it's gonna have a different theme. A good majority of the things that you're gonna see in Disneyland now aren't the real OG, which is kind of depressing, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. Walt Disney always said Disneyland will never be finished, so it'll always be transforming, much to our dismay, and we just get to suck it up and deal with it. That we always want things to never change because it reminds us of childhood. I know I was here opening year 2001, and I remember the first transformation of the entrance changing and, you know, it turning into the Carthay Circle area and all that, and I wanted nothing to do with it. I was so mad, and I've learned to accept it, but I genuinely miss coming into the California Adventure entrance where you used to walk under the Golden Gate Bridge, and then you'd go into the sand dunes, and there'd be the giant sun water fountain, and you would hear the Beach Boys playing everywhere, and unfortunately that doesn't even exist anymore. So you know, they're just transforming this and much more proving my theory that this is gonna become another Hollywood Studios. It'll no longer be California Adventure one day because they're taking out all the California out of California Adventure. 5 minutes. Honestly, a lot of people don't ride Golden Zephyr because it's like a lame ride, but I actually kind of like it because it's kind of like Dumbo, but a really big version of Dumbo. And you get to like fly over the pier, water, and it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, not only is Screamin' closed and Mickey's Fun Wheel, but Jumpin' Jellyfish closed down on us, Golden Zephyr closed down on us, and I think the Symphony Swing's also closed down on us. And the park doesn't close for 3 more hours. So, and Goofy Sky School was already closed too. So, the pier is just not happening right now. Go ride Flix Flyers! What on earth, people? What on earth? The wine is gone. It's not for really gone, but where am I supposed to get my beautiful adult beverages now if I can't go to my wine and beer bar? Where do you go now? There's a million other places, but that was the place. That was the place. You could people watch from there, no one ever was there, no line, you just get wine like that. It's not here, like what is this? I don't like this. There's too many walls. The restaurant next to it though, that's still open. The Trattoria, I don't like that place. It's schnasty food, if you know what I'm saying. Basically like a crappy version of Olive Garden. I don't know, I love the pasta and stuff at like Pizza Port and the garden area much better than that place. But everything else on the pier is kind of kaput. So if you have a trip planned to Disneyland and you are hoping to go and check out the pier and try and do all that at California Adventure, you're gonna be seriously disappointed because it's kind of all just dead. It's basically Ariel's ride and that's it. And they have that at Disney World, same one. Just know that if you're coming here before the summer of 2018, the whole pier is dead, and basically you only get the 3 major rides that are in California Adventure. So, if you're planning a trip out for 2018 and you're wanting to do the holiday Christmas decor overlay, come in early December or November because they already have stuff up. So everyone tries to do like the weeks around Christmas, and to be honest, it is jam-packed. It's not a smart idea to come those days. You're looking at 200-minute waits, which is insanity. The Christmas tree is gone. It is gone. Full on gone. It was right here. Now you have the lovely view down Main Street again. You can actually see the castle. Look it. This is where it was. All the things above are gone, like holy moly. They still have the beautiful poinsettias. Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? I always called it poinsettia. I think that might be the British way, I don't know. Everything is back to normal. And one day later, it's all back to regular, normal Disneyland. And no Christmas. Mickey! So there was this little kid on the Disneyland Railroad that was sitting right next to me, and he kept turning around and he was like looking at, like, you know, behind the train there's like the dark areas, and he kept looking behind the train going like every single time he would do it, he'd be like, it's scary back there, it's scary, I'm scared. And the mom's like, what are you afraid of? And this like little kid is like, oh no, oh no, we left a sparkly shoe behind. I want, it's a Vans. Oh my god, can I just have it? Oh, it's soaking wet. Like, seriously? Why is this not in an adult size? Oh my gosh. The poor thing's soaking wet. It's like a little Vans. My gosh, I want this so bad. Me and the Vans.
Turn it into Lost and Found.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, sorry. Back to my story. So this little kid, he was like, he said, I'm so scared. I think it lives back there. And his sister, who's like maybe like a year older than him, she's like, it's not real. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, who in their right mind would let a 5-year-old watch the movie It? I didn't even go see the movie It. Like, what is happening? Oh my lord. The Christmas lights are still up for It's a Small World. Not the production, but the lights. The lights are still up and It's a Small World. The Christmas lights are still up in the trees around It's a Small World. They even got the wreaths. The wreaths are still up. Pooh's Corner in Critter Country still had Christmas lights all over its entryway. Unlike the one in Walt Disney World, our teacups do not have a cover on them. So when it rains, our teacups are shut down. So they're not open. So we just watched someone jump up and touch the Cheshire Cat. I think they finally glued it down because I told one of my friends to like jump up one time and grab the cat, and the whole cat moved. I mean, that thing's freaking huge. The whole cat moved and we all like ran away like we thought we broke Disneyland. Some guy literally just went up and like high-fived it in the face. So I think they finally either nailed down or glued down the Cheshire Cat next to Alice in Wonderland. Finally. Well, we have the beautiful beautiful castle. If you can kind of tell, they still have all the overlay caps of snow on top and the decorations up, but it looks like they just unplugged everything. Snow White is singing to me. She knows that I appreciate herself and her real OG-ness. Whoa! Snow White, you and your magical self. Snow White, she really knows how to create some extra extra little Disney magic with her little echoes. So we're at the restaurant. I've just confirmed at the restaurant that it is catal, not cattle, it is catal. But he said he does get tons of people every day that say like the item's called the cattle burger or something. It's catal, not cattle. Splitsville is open. I don't know if they're genuinely open or if this is just like a soft opening. People eating outside, there's people in the bar. Like, the doors are open and that is so exciting. It is true, Build-A-Bear Workshop has officially relocated to another mall, not in downtown Disney anymore. And like the whole logo and everything, it's all gone. And the little place where you used to make your cars is gone. Don't worry, Catal and the Uva Bar are still here, but this is new. It's open. It's open for our enjoyment. We can get wine now. It's time to get drunk. Respectfully, it's their bedtime, so they're open, but not right now. They have not given up yet on World of Color. It is still for everyone's enjoyment at Paradise Pier. Walls are up, the Paradise Pier sign is still there. Oh, look it! It's like, it's naked! They stripped it, it's naked. The crane ride is taking things away. Look at all the scaffolding right there. They got all the renderings up, which is insane. Exciting, fun, cool. The majority of the tracks are gone. You can actually kind of see them right there. The majority are gone. You can see the scaffolding. The loop is gone. I mean, I'm sure they're bringing back the loop, but for now, the loop is gone. There are no carts on the Ferris wheel like everybody was saying. The Ferris wheel is naked as can be. Maintenance workers are on their little boat.
Since the 1800s, not only fueled
crazy.
Horses, but the dream.
So It's a Small World is gonna, oh my gosh, they even tore up the road. Holy moly. The road is gone. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.